Up, Vinny? I'm trying sideways. So far, it's working. What's up, Logan? How are you, man? Say hello to everybody as they come in. I don't want to touch nothing, so hopefully it works today. Who do we got in the house here? Who's in the house? Oh, shit, and there it goes. Fuck. I don't know why it does this. Logan's working. I'm not touching nothing. What up, D'Angelo? What's up, man? How you doing? I'm not touching nothing, but there was one message that was all jacked up. And that one is to Lady Libra. Man. She's talking to somebody. And there it goes. I can't do landscape anymore. This sucks. But crystals is fine. So I don't know what is happening, but I'll let it go a little bit. Like that one is not. It says hi Lady Libra, but it's all on top of each other. But crystals is fine. So I don't understand why that is. But I'll talk for a little bit. If it gets bad, I'll just cut out. So, now that one's messed up. Hi, Game Time Ryan. Mr. Cowboy, sup, Game Time. That one I can't understand. That I can't understand. So it's all getting bad now. Yeah, I'm going to end this and then we will restart another because, yeah, this is not working. I'm going to end this stream and delete it. I'm going to just go live real quick. But see, crystals is fine. So I don't know, but that's not good enough. Let me get one more. Somebody say something. Let's see if it clears up. Mr. Cowboys is fine, so I don't understand. Maybe I'll just talk. Bad intentions. 3rd and 30 versus 3rd and 26. I'm just going to leave it, guys. If I can't see your comment, don't take it personal. I'll go vertical from now on. It's something going on. I can see half of the comments, but I don't feel like stopping it. Let me just say this. Prior to the season, I had us losing in Philly. We always want to put our projection out there. Yeah, I don't know. That one's bad. So, but going into the season, I had us losing in Philly. Maybe you can't see the trolls. Yeah, right? I see you fine, Mr. Cowboy. But I think whoever that is, they're all on top of each other. Michael Dana, I see you. What up, man? You know what it is? I think maybe it's the mods. I think that's what all the mods say something. Yeah, anytime it's blue, I can't read it. What the frig? Bad intentions reads fine. Oh, no, Crystal works. No, yours works fine, Crystal. But everybody else is starting to come in. So after today's stream, you guys can talk to each other. What up, Nike 3? If I can read it, I'll read it. If I can't, don't take it personal. But going into the season, I had us losing in Philly. The only game that we screwed up that I had us winning was Arizona. We were, we lost, 26 to 16 or something like that, 28-16 or 26-13 or I forget what the score was. I try and forget that game. So all is not bad. I honestly think, and you Eagle fans can think whatever, I think we win our next 5 games. Our next 5 games, we're home. We're a 16.5-point favorite this week. Whether we cover the line, I don't know. I expect us to win this week. I expect us to win next week in Carolina. I expect us to win at home on Thanksgiving. That'll be a tough game. Washington always plays us tough. I expect us to win that one. And then I expect us to win the following Thursday at home against Seattle. Again, a harder game. That's 4. That's 4 that we'll be favored in. We'll be home for 3 of the 4. The only road game is at Carolina. We're winning the next 4, which brings in the Eagles. I think we win that game double digits. Based on what I saw, I think we win that game. So sitting here right now, that would put us at, we're 5-3. That would put us at 10-3. I'm not getting into the Eagles schedule, but what I do know is that sets us up good. I think we lose in Buffalo. So that would be 10-4, and then Miami is a crapshoot. We'll see what we look like, what they look like. I think that's a game where, like the Eagle game, where we could have come out on top, that we probably will come out on top in that game. If we're on that type of run, then I feel like we'll win that game. But even if worst case we lost that, I think we could win the rest of them. I just do. So worst case scenario, we lost both of them. That would be 10-5, and then we would finish up, a 12-5. That's just my opinion. I think we played Detroit in that one, so depending, but I think we could, easily get to 12 wins. We'll see what the Eagles do. I don't think Eagles are going to lose all 3 of these road games. I think they lose 2 of them. I think they win 1 in the next 3. So that when we beat them, we'll have the same record. Eagles might still have the tiebreaker based on a conference, but that's where I'm looking. Logan, I can read you just fine. Philly D, I read you just fine. So I'm not touching squat. It's a lot better than it was, but a lot of the other messages are jacked. Don't ask me. I don't. I like going landscape, but whatever. So that's how I'm looking at it. And what did I tell everybody prior to the season? And I even more so stick to my guns. I think what that game did was made it easier for the Eagles to win the division. It's in their court now. This is in the Eagles' court to finish strong and win the division. My opinion. If they don't, we're going to play well. If the Eagles don't get the job done, then it would have been with help by the Eagles, in my opinion. I had them splitting all along, guys. I've had us splitting with the Eagles all along. So now we beat the Giants this week. We still play Washington twice. We'll see if we need that game. If Eagles go out and get the job done, then that last game we'll probably lose because we'll be sitting everybody. Why Eagles lose to Buffalo and Brad Harris? Yeah, I didn't see his, Linda. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. But it doesn't really matter, people. It's how healthy are you going into the playoffs and how are you playing? That's what matters. If we got to go back into the link, I'm not afraid. We didn't get the job done, but we did everything we could. And we were at the 6-yard line with 21 seconds left. We win that game 7 out of 10 times. And if you don't believe me, look at the live odds. The live odds. When we took over the drive at our own 21-yard line with 40-some seconds left, Eagles were a 80% chance of winning. When we were at the 6-yard line, we were a 65% chance to win the game. Live odds don't lie. We do that, we win more times than we lose. I didn't say 9 out of 10. I said 6 out of 10. Did I say 9? Maybe I did. I say you lose 6 out of 10. But this is a fact, okay? I'm going to give you a fact on both sides, for both teams. Since Eagles-Dallas week, it's big. Fact, Dallas's offensive line is average at best. Right now, the way Terrence Steele is playing, that's not good. That's a fact. Eagles have a decided advantage. Another fact is the Eagles' defense that secondary is arguably one of the worst in the league. Don't believe me? Look at the numbers. You have been winning the games because of your defensive line. and your pass rush. If Terrence Steele can get himself a little bit more healthy, which he's healthy, it's just his footwork. It's not where it was last year. You know who else had a bad game? Our center, Tyler Biotish. Shout out to Jalen Carter. He beat him pretty bad a couple times. I suspect that ankle injury that Tyler had a few games ago, that ankle, they said it could have been a high ankle. I'm thinking he's playing not 100% because he's not that bad of a player to get. I mean, he could get overpowered. He doesn't normally lose like that, and he's been losing like that in every game since the injury. Eagles have a big advantage on the offensive line, but that Eagle defense is not good. I'm not trying to be mean. The numbers say so. It's going to be at some point, whether it's us or somebody else. About the Eagles right now, I'm worried about my team, and I think we win the next 5 in a row. And if we win the next 5 in a row, we're all talking, and we're looking good. Now, we'll probably crap the bed in Buffalo, and that's fine. We'll have to deal with that then. But that is the deal, people. Yeah, it was, Logan. Front 7 was, and yet we were still at the 5-yard line or 6-yard line with 21 seconds to go. Think about that. The film is out there now. The multiple times that Brandon Cooks was open that Dak didn't quite have enough time to be able to get to that read. He's seeing it. So I think we could do certain things to help out Dak, give him that extra second. Regardless, Eagles won. We move on. Eagles go into the bye week. We thump the Giants. Then we go into Carolina, take care of business there, come home for Thanksgiving, take care of business there, stay home the following Thursday, beat Seattle. To me, that'll be our toughest game out of the next 4. Then we have 10 days to prepare for the Eagles at our place when we take care of business by double digits against Philly. Then we'll see what we're made of. Is that going to be our Super Bowl? Or are we going to go into Buffalo and take care of business? Because if we can win 1 out of those remaining 2 at Buffalo, at Miami, we're looking good. Yeah, Vinny, that was a rough one, man. I know you've been hard on Dak. Dak had a great game, but he just couldn't finish it. It's easy to look up and see. He was wide. Is what it is. He was going through his progressions, and he got rid of the ball. The bottom of the line is there was a penalty on Schoonmaker that didn't allow him to get to the goal line. If you look, it's all over Twitter. Don't believe me again. I know I'm a Cowboy fan. There's a goal line can that's going down. You see him being hooked, which is not allowing him to get up the field. Again, that's another one of those. Didn't go our way. It's not like the officials were out to get us. It's just the way it worked out. Just like all the fumbles that the Eagles had, they went right back into their arms. Shit happens, people. Eagles won the game. They're not always going to get them breaks. We'll see you next time. But I can't believe we're a 16.5-point favorite. I mean, I understand they're probably starting a nobody, but that's on my football pool. I don't know. I might have to take the points there. I might have to take the points. Now, I don't know how I could take the points with the Giants. Giants are an absolute train wreck. I think if you have any Cowboys in fantasy this week, you start them. I think it's going to be a nice game. I think they win by 20, to be honest with you. So, there's not many good games on. I was seriously thinking about, and my Cowboy people, don't be upset, I'm seriously thinking about streaming tomorrow night for the Sixers game. Maybe we'll do just a live stream because the Thursday night game is horrible. And, I know Mark will be streaming it, but I just don't like streaming just to stream. So maybe I'll stream during the Sixers-Boston game. F Boston, man. F Boston. But I don't know. We'll worry. It'll be all about Eagles and Cowboys anyway. We'll throw in a little bit of basketball. I don't know. I don't have a lot in the set for my Sixers stuff. I don't have a lot of Sixers gear, so I don't know that it ain't like you'll see Sixers jerseys hanging behind me. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just go live during the Sixers game, and we'll go from there. But uh, something like that. I mean, I want to start doing that. You know, it's game time, Brian. Yeah, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm also a Sixers fan, Phillies fan. I already had it in stone that if the Phillies went to the World Series, me and Space Cowboy were going to, because we're both Cowboy fans living in Philly, but we're also diehard Phillies fans. And shout out to the Texas Rangers who won it again for the first time. And I got news for you. But anyway, real quick, me and Space were going to stream the World Series, at least a couple games of it. So that would have been fun. So, but little inside rumor: the Texas Rangers are the favorite to land Shohei Ohtani. So looks like they would have to get rid of Garcia and some pieces, but Ohtani to the Rangers, that would be kind of cool. Uh, this little baseball, little winter meetings is starting up. It comes quick when you make it to the World Series or deep into the playoffs. The new season starts quick. But yeah, Ohtani to the Rangers is what I'm hearing, that they're the favorites to land him. They have the ammo to go get it done. Phillies, a little rumor with the Phillies. They didn't offer Reese Hoskins. They didn't offer Reese anything. They did do an offer for what's his name? The pitcher. Help me out, people. His brother's a catcher with the Dodgers. Brian, do you think that the Cowboys and the Eagles meet in the NFC Championship game? Logan, I'm not getting that far, buddy. I said we play the Eagles a third time this year. So, if we're a wild card team, that you'll be home. Odds are Eagles will be home again. I mean, after that game the other day. So, but we'll see. They're both good teams. It really is going to come down to who's healthy. You see how close they are. Okay? You see how close it is. I'm glad CD had a good game, regardless if anybody respects him for the Eagles fans or anybody. CD's a great receiver. He outplayed AJ, but it's a team game, like I keep telling you guys. So I'm not going to sit here and say he's better than AJ. AJ was making one-handed catches all year. We did a good job against AJ. But Brad, we're winning that game in Big D. But if everything is the way it is right now, and either quarterback is hurt or we're not missing any. Listen, Logan, you're going to be an underdog. You're losing that game. That's nothing wrong about it. You haven't won both in Dallas in forever. I'm not saying you're not going to go on to win the division, but you're not beating Dallas in Dallas. But like me, you're going to go into the game thinking, oh, we can win this. But you're not going to win. And it's okay. I'm not saying don't root for them or think you can win, but I'm telling you, you're not winning that game. That's a fact, unless major injuries come into play. So, supposedly we came out of that game relatively healthy. Any word on Dallas Goedert? I know it's broken, but what are they saying? What did the MRI show? I heard some rumor that they did an MRI to make sure there was no further damage. Well, I know you think they can, Nike, but I think us Cowboy fans really think we can win it. So I don't think you can. If your defense doesn't get any better, you're gonna probably lose by double digits. I'm just saying. We beat you in that loud nuts stadium, and we put up that kind of yardage on you going up and down the field. Yeah, listen, you made the stop at the end when it counted, but man, those cornerbacks are bad. Bradley Roby don't look good. The safety should get better, but Byer looks like he's meh. He don't look great. So where the Eagles are dominant is defensive line. That's it. So when the line gets home, the deficiencies in the secondary are masked a little bit. Yeah, I know. I just got done telling you. Terrence Steele is not obviously back. We're dealing with some issues on our offensive line. You guys are good on defense. At home, we haven't lost yet. We're going to roll against you at home. All things being equal, if everything is the way it is today, we're not going to have a problem. I'm just telling you. So, you don't have to believe me. Just wait and see. And if we lose to the Eagles at home, then the fucking season's over anyway. Excuse my language. But anyway, moving forward here. Are you Eagle fans going to be doing stuff this weekend? You going to be watching football, or are you going to be getting stuff done around the house, or what, or doing both? Just curious. But yeah, a lot better day today. I should be done. Yeah, you'll watch the Washington Giants, but that's not going to be fun, Logan, for you. Yeah, I mean, we'll watch the games, but obviously I'll be streaming, but, I don't know if like some people will get stuff done on the bye, plan stuff. I mean, let's face it, we're playing the Giants. If I wasn't a Cowboy fan, I wouldn't watch it. That's going to be ugly. Let's put it this way. That game will be taken off. They'll be putting on like another game because it'll be too much of a blowout, in my opinion. It may be close for a while just because it's a division game and Giants come out with their last-ditch win one for Daniel, but it won't last long. I bet so. I'll be watching. It looks like a lot of this chat has cleared its way up. You can't say Dak didn't ball out. Yeah, I think we're good. I just realized my chat is back, people. I know, Linda. But I'm really getting into, yeah, I think I'm back with the chat. So this is good. Me not touching it, I think helped it. If I see a mess up, I'll report in. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night's Sixers game. I really am. Thanks, Logan. Like you guys hate the Cowboys? Yes, I do. Can you see mine? Brad, you are back, baby. Please, Marvin reacts. I hope we take it out on the Giants. Me too, man. Me too. My teams that I hate, and I don't want nobody, if I had, non-Eagle hate is the Mets. Sorry, any of my Cowboys who like the Mets. Can't stand the Mets, man. Them Mets fans are the worst. I can't stand, even though they haven't been relevant in a while, meaning the Flyers, I can't stand the Pittsburgh Penguins and Cindy Crosby, a great player. And I can't stand my number one team ever that I can't stand is the Boston Celtics. I cannot stand the Boston Celtics. So, got to win tomorrow. Sixers got to win tomorrow night. They're looking good post the beard. The beard made a stupid-ass comment saying that the Sixers didn't play, that he doesn't fit into any system. He is the system. Well, you lost your opening game, James Harden. Vinny, all right, man. But you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I knew I would upset somebody. Mets. A lot of the Mets fans, but then again, how I'm a Cowboy fan, so I could see it. I'm just saying, Mets. I had no faith in the Sixers this year, and they're proving me wrong. Nike 3. Nick Nurse. Do you see what he's doing? He's a defensive guy. There's one guy that we need to get. We need to get OG Anunoby out of Toronto. If we could peel him out, if you get a chance to watch Chat Sports, Chase Senior, he does a good job. You check out Chase Senior. He breaks down a video where Nick Nurse is a basketball savant. Embiid is on his way to his second straight MVP because he scored 29 points and didn't miss in one quarter. And he's dishing the ball, getting the assists. I'm not talking a lot of basketball because I don't want to lose anybody, but very good. What up, JoJo? How are you? Yeah, you didn't miss too much. They're saying Eagle fans are saying they're going to beat us in Dallas, and of course I say no. I think we win the next five. I think our next real test will be in home against Seattle before the Eagles game. That'll be a tough game. I think we win on Thanksgiving this year. Um, but then the Eagle game, I think if we're winning, have four in a row, we'll be a slight favorite, probably 2, 3 point favorite. I think the Eagles will have lost probably 1 or 2 games by then. They're not losing all three. I think they lose the Buffalo game, in my opinion, Linda. And uh, I think the interesting game is going to be the next game at the Chiefs. That's a revenge for the Eagles, just like it's a revenge for the Niners. I think you split one of those. So I think you lose 2 out of your next 3. We win all of ours, which means we are tied going into that Eagle game. I love it. Dallas Mavs. I like what's his name? Your star player in Dallas, Luka. I like Luka Doncic. My problem is that Luka is they need another guy to go along with him, but it's tough to fit a guy with Luka. And you traded or no, what's his name signed with the Celtics. The Celtics are a juggernaut, but I think we're beating them tomorrow night. I think we're beating them tomorrow night. So, Vinny, how are you a Mets and a Cowboys fan? Normally it's Giants and Cowboys. That's kind of interesting. Denver Nuggets, very good. Very cool. Denver won it all, right? Wrapping it up, I got about 3 minutes left to go. I'm ecstatic that my very, very expensive phone is working finally. I let it go. I didn't mess with it, and it's working. I can see everybody. So that's good. Very happy with that. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing streaming wise. I am off tomorrow from work. I have to go to the hospital, most likely. So I got stuff to do around my house. I got so much stuff. The leave pickup is coming around. So I don't know. I might try and stay home and do some of that and shoot to the hospital for a little bit and then come back. So I don't know. That's why I said if I decide to stream tomorrow night, I won't do a lunchtime live. I may, you know what? I may do a video and put it up. I don't know. I gotta figure it out, people. I got so much going on. It's crazy. I think I saw Mark was up at the Red Brick House again. He wanted me to stream with him last night. He called me, but I was so tired. Hey, Kenny Tucker, long season, buddy. He's got time and like Stallback Cowboys. Yeah, Vinny, I didn't see why. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah. Um, yeah, Stallback. He's a goat, man. Stallback is getting old, Vinny. He's getting old, man. When he goes, that's going to be devastating. I thought I told this a bunch of times. My father was born in. Actually, he was born in Oklahoma, raised in Dallas. That's all I've ever known, Vinny, was Cowboys football. More so than my father, but my brother, who since passed away, he was 7 years older than me. So he would be 57 now. He played college football. He was a big boy. He ended up dying. He had a blood clot in his leg at the age of 29. So I was 22 at the time. I was devastated. He took me to all the Sixers basketball games, like playoff games. I remember going to see Jordan play a lot, rooting for the Sixers. Yeah, that was never fun. I do remember the 80s when we won the championship with Mo Cheeks, Doc Rivers. Not Doc Rivers. Julius Erving. Doc, you get it? Julius Erving, and the boys, Bobby Jones, Andrew Toney. Thanks, Vinny. But yeah, so I have to go through my albums. Maybe I'll put some up on the community tab. I'm just now starting to get into doing more stuff with YouTube. Just bear with me. I'm going to get to doing custom emojis and all that crap. I'll do memberships, real inexpensive. A couple bucks a month maybe, and then we'll do like maybe members only chats or something, or like videos. We'll do stuff. But I'm not really good with. Not that I'm not good with computers, but I'm not good with this side of it. But I'm at my 30 minutes, people. I will talk to everybody most likely tomorrow. All right. There's nothing really going on tonight. It's Tuesday. But everybody, you have a good day and look out for me tomorrow.